Hello everybody and welcome back to Satisfactory. I thought when we last left off, everything was turned off. It looks like everything is running. I wonder if I've loaded the right save file. That's interesting. The last time I remember being here, everything was turned off. We had just gotten all that stuff. Oh, I see. They are off. Ooh. Oh, Christmas is still going on. Yeah, they are still off. I can see down there that they have the red little indicators. Well, that's less than optimal. It looks as if that whole power network is isolated. Why did I do this? I think I turned all this on so that the last time I remember playing, we had all this stuff hooked up and that the circuit breakers were firing and that everything was turned off. So maybe what I did is I disconnected them right quick and then I turned on the factory just so the coal power plant or the coal miner that's up there on the hill is running, so that that line, that coal line, will be charged. Maybe that's what I did. Okay. You know, those two... these two pumps right here, they could easily be worked into that network. Interesting. Just imagine if these two pumps here, if there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the water containers that they filled up, and then if they were filled up, it would hook into this pipe here so that these water containers would charge the line if we were ever low. Ooh. Yeah, those things scare me. It'd be better if they would charge the line on that end, because this side right here already has 2 pumping into it. But I wonder if that's what I'm doing. I wonder if I did that on purpose. Like turned all this, like disconnected all that and then turned it on so that line up there would charge. I bet I did. I just don't remember doing it. And I have a pretty good memory. Interesting. Some of the packages are worth 10, some of them are worth 25. I don't even know why I care to pick up the packages. I guess because I don't know what else to do right now. I could. Let me make sure too that electricity is running up there. I think it is. You know what? Let's go and take down the jumping platforms that we used to get up there. Right, let's go ahead and take those down. I think... You know, it's so funny. I think I actually ran up. Well, I don't remember. I don't remember how I made it up to that first little part where I started the jumpers. I think I actually had to go up that way. But here's the crazy thing. Like, if I had to go up that way and around, then I had to literally walk right past the great the great ramp that goes up to where that coal manufacturing or that coal miner is. It's so funny. Leave it up to me to be so completely ignorant. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, so I detected coal, right? And I was like, oh, the coal is up. I'm not going to show you right now because I'm running up this thing. I have to go against the grain. Let me get to the top here. So I was like, oh, the coal is up that way somewhere. Let me go this way and see if I can find it, when there's a gigantic ramp just over there that goes directly up to where I needed to go. So I ran this way and I built these jumper pads to get up. You can see them from here. You can see them. There's one right there. There's one right there. Probably one in the middle. But I built those jumper pads to get up there to it when I did not need to. All I had to do was just go up the gigantic ramp, but I just didn't see it. So let me go over there to the gigantic ramp and let me disassemble, or not the gigantic ramp, but let me go over there to the the jumpers that I made, and let me take the jumpers down because we don't need them. And they have the rotors, and if you look up there in the top right hand corner, I need the rotors. I need 150 of them, and I just don't have that many. So let me go recover those. It's only 2, and I'll probably only get back 1 from disassembling it, but some is better than nothing. Oh, excuse me. I wouldn't say that I'm sick, but I definitely don't feel 100%. And right now it's so hard to tell whether it's COVID or if it's like the flu or just a common cold or if it's your sinuses, you know. And good luck trying to find a COVID test. Good luck. Good thing we found those little nuts though. Kind of funny that the only way to heal yourself in this game is to eat the local fauna. I kind of would have thought they'd have some kind of high-tech solution to it, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, there they are. And you have to sneakily get your way up this way just to get up there to them. And we'll jump all the way to the top, and then we'll start disassembling them, and then we'll just kind of fall back down. Hopefully it just works out for the best. I mean, I don't really care so much, but these things are kind of expensive. So I mean, I kind of do care, but you know what I mean? Kind of don't care. I don't care to come up here and do all this work just for these things. That's the last one before we go up, so this is where I need to start disassembling. Take that one back. Take that one back. 2 more to go. Don't. Don't land on it. Take that one. Finally. Perfect. Alright, I don't know how many more rotors we got out of that, but I can't disassemble the electricity because that's what's powering the coal miner that's up there. And there's another coal miner too. While I was up there, I should have done 2. I should have snagged the other one. I think that's one of those really unique snails right up there. You see that gold on the ledge? I think that's one of the snails, but it's not the power snail. It's the gold one. And I do need a gold one for my next research project. It requires the gold nail. Can I just hug the wall here and not suffer fall damage? Because, you know. Nice. But that's nice to know that he's there. I think that's him. I don't think that's the bugs. There are some bugs that glow like that. No, I think that's him. Whee! Oh, you take fall damage when you fall into water. Some games you do. Oh, I heard him. Did you hear him? Is it you?
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Harvested. Alright, buddy. I haven't died yet in this game. If anybody's gonna kill me, it's gonna be these guys, man. They never miss with their fire. Like they got that down to a science. But I think this thing is a work in progress one. Yeah, you analyze it, won't give you anything it says. There's some nuts. I've already lost eyes on that golden glow worm. I was gonna try my best to like see exactly where it was, but I've lost it. There's a crashed rocket ship all the way up there though. Yeah, and while we were away doing that, hopefully the coal made its way all the way down. I kind of doubt it, but you know, maybe. There we go. You know, and all the while I'm running around doing this, the factory's just, you know, it's humming away, so we're not really losing anything. Gotta figure out whether or not I want to see... I gotta figure out whether I want to do this and make the hardened plates this way, or make the hardened plates that way. You get 3 hardened plates every time that cycle finishes, and you only get 1 from this cycle, but this cycle takes so much more to load in, which isn't a big deal because you can just upgrade the conveyor belts to Mark IIs, so things move a lot quicker. I was thinking about this yesterday. There should be, in the logistics, there it is. I knew that we were going to lose power some way, because I was like, there's no way, man. Like the last time we did this, you know, we were having power issues. So ripping out all that stuff over there really didn't help anything. I'm just going to do this. In my brain, I told myself that this is how I was going to fix the problem. I was going to rip up this pole here, right? Because this pole is what brings power down to the entire factory, right? Power goes down to the ooh, hold on. There might be 2 poles. Let me look here. It's not that pole. We don't need it. And we don't need this one. Okay. Where does that go? Where you send power out to? Okay, you send power out to the coal miner, to both coal miners and to the new iron mine, right? So you send it that way, and then you send it down to the new part of the factory, right? So it goes to the new part of the factory, like that second part of the factory there, and then that one goes to the old factory. So I could rip this one up, and then all that stuff would turn off. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to disconnect this from the power grid and then just have this power the 3 new pumps over there so they could get water. And if those 5 had water, then they would produce more energy, and then I could hook them into the power grid. And with them and these 4, we'd have 9, we'd have more than enough power. But the problem is getting these guys spun up first, like getting them to work. And then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to rip up these power pumps because I have water stored here. And if I rip up these power pumps and then hook this into that down there, then we should be able to turn on and run those power pumps, or the water pumps, for just a second, just to get those things going. But I'm more and more thinking about it, like I'm more and more thinking I'm going to have to rip up or turn off this part of the base first and then do that. But I really don't want to. It'd be nice to have these things run that over there as well. But that would just, like, building another one of these, like another power plant, and getting it hooked in would just, I think, would be way too much. Be too much of a pain. Is that coal? Yeah, there's some coal coming down. That's nice to see. At least we know that, like, that thing up there has power, it's running, and that the conveyor belt system, geez Louise, isn't broken. That's going to make its way all the way down here, so that's good to see. But how am I going to get those 3 running? You know what? I don't even need to get 3 running, do I? I just need to get 1 running. If I get 1 running, it'll charge the line enough to where it'll run the other 2. I just need to get 1 running. Okay, let's go rip up the line. Let's do that. So you are hooked up to electricity through that 1 line. Okay, now you're not. Now let's hook you up from there to one of the pre-existing hookups. Okay, there. All right. And now we just gotta flick a switch and hope that that stuff is gonna run, having not changed anything. Okay. We're gonna have to change something. So we'll go upstairs, we'll rip off... Oh, it's that one right there, I bet. Okay, so now the new expansion part of the factory is not hooked in. Is that going to be enough? No, it is not. And see, that's so weird, is that we were running the factory just fine when we started, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're not producing near enough, and it's like, okie dokie. How does that work? Rip up this one. That had to happen sooner or later. And then now this pump is not needed. That's not needed. That's not needed. That is not needed. That is not needed. That is not. That is not. Okay. Yeah. This is what I was saying, is that I'm just going to have to rip up all the electricity going to the entire factory, and then just have those 4 coal power plants focusing on powering those 3 pumps over there. And that's all there is to it. Like, I'm just... And see, there's one that's red. See that? One of the 4 has a red ticker, which means I guess it's out of something. Which I don't understand what it could be out of. Like, we have enough coal and water pumping up here. Are you full of water? Yeah, you're full of water. Like, what are you possibly... Oh, we are out of coal here. Interesting. I did not know that. I thought you had coal. Okay. There's some coal over there. Let me go run and grab some coal. Why are we not getting coal from the other station? Like, why is it not being split evenly? Oh, there it is. There it comes. That's very interesting. I suppose because we had the power turning on and off, oscillating on and off, that miner out there wasn't running all the time. And because that miner wasn't running all the time, because that miner out there wasn't running all the time, we're only getting spurts of coal. We're not getting a continuous stream of coal. We're only getting spurts. So let's grab some coal from the conveyor belt here. And let's go throw it into that one over there, and it should run long enough to get those things going. And then that other coal is coming in. So let's just do that. And if we can get those running, make sure that the miners for the coal are running, I think we'll be okay. So here we go. There's 18 coal. There we go. Now what? You have shut down. You don't have coal. Well, the coal is coming, so guess we just wait. What a pain in the butt to transfer the like, all we want to do is move our power facility down there. That's all we want to do, but it cannot be done. It cannot be done. And then when that one gets its one, we'll turn them back on. Well, maybe we just sit here for a second, let this happen. Maybe let it get 1 or 2 in. I just got to see if the pumps are going to work down there, you know what I mean? Like, that pump is working, right? Now, is that gonna... Is that alright? That pump is working. Yeah, water should be coming out and going through the system. I suppose right there that means that water is filling the system. Slowly though, right? This thing has no power yet. Okay. Can I... Do I dare hook in more power here? That's 4 out of 4. That's 4. That's 4. That's 2. Okay. All the other water pumps are now on and running, so we have water going. That pump there is baby working, kinda. I don't know. Let's go see if these things are filling up with water. It doesn't look like it. They have the coal. They're just not filling up with water. I forget that I can walk out here. Ah! Tons of water in the system. And that was filling up with water. You just needed time. Oh, look, it was pumping in there too. Oh, just needed time. We just needed time. Look, it was getting water. Water was being pumped into it. We just got to prime the system. If we can just get the system primed one time, where just a little bit of water can make its way in there, we'll be fine. I bet we're already out of water over here with these. I need to build a place or a way to walk up right over here. Let's do that, and then do a 4 right there. Do another ramp. And then we'll do another 4 right there, I guess. I hope I don't come up underneath a bunch of stuff that just can't be moved. Nope, good. Okay. Now who is it this time? Somebody over here has to be out of the cold. That had to have been the problem. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Who's that last guy over there? Yellow. Yep. Now let's look here. You have water. You're down to half, but you have water. So I think we're okay. Yep. They were just out of coal again up here. Go down there. All those pumps are pumping. They just need to prime the system. You need to get water in. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Filling up. Burning the fuel. I don't know if you're producing energy or not. Look at the water. Like, is that enough? Burning fuel, 75 minutes every 4 seconds. Percentage 0. Okay. So these 3 are powering 5. And I don't know if they're doing a good job with it or not. Look here. Alright, that pipe is pretty much full. This pipe, that's current amount in the pipe. Why does it say 8.5 of 8.6? Shouldn't there be like this is 19. And then it goes to the first deal here, and it drops by half. Don't know. Don't know. How much water is going up through there? Tons of water is going up through there. Okay, so what I would like to do is from where this merges, I don't even know, the whole factory is up and running. Yeah, it's for some reason we have the factories are tied together. So from here, ideally, what I'd like to do is I'd like to make this level 2 conveyor belt. That's what I'd like to do. So let me go find some hardened plates and see if I can make that happen. Are these hardened plates? Reinforced plates. Whatever. I'll take some more of that. And then what are you going into? This thing? And then you're just being stored in those deals. Wonder where the rotors are at. I think that's rotors over there, and I don't think the rotors are running right now. Anyway, let's bring up the conveyor belt. Conveyor belt Mark II, 19. Works for me. 16. 8. 12. 11. 21. There we go. There's a huge stretch. Okay. That looks good. That going. That going. That going. That going. Then here it just kind of stops. There we go. Now I don't really think I need to make those things right there Mark II. I just think I needed to make the Mark II conveyor belts to where it gets here, right? So it actually is like moving through here quicker, because we have 2 mines providing coal to this one line, right? I just don't feel like this is, I don't know. I don't feel like this is enough. It's raining. It's interesting. Oh, maybe it's raining just because I'm close to those those things. I thought it was going to start raining in the game. I was like, that's new. And then I'd like to rip up. But I feel like you're just going to get tied into this pre-existing network, just so we can pump a little bit more water in. I don't even want it. All this right here can be ripped up now. That's the only thing I don't like, is that sometimes when you want to rip something up, it doesn't highlight it. You have to like fiddle with it for a second. Should have like better detection for that. Alright. So all of that is on, but what is not on is the new factory over here. And then half of this was even cut off. But it needs to be up and running because we need to be making rotors. So, yoop. So those are all on again. But see, some of them aren't. Like that guy, he's not on. So turn him back on. That guy's not on. Turn him back on. You're not on. Turn you back on. Then you're not on. Turn you back on. So there we go. Oh, one more person. There we go. And then I think I ripped something up. Yeah. So let's take this out here. And then let's go to this. I think I did that, and then you were going in there like that. I think that's how that went. Let's see if that's right. I believe so. Okay, perfect. Now the factory is up and running again. We'll go up here and we'll try to rip up some of the stuff that we don't need. Might as well leave these 2 up and running. You can see those 2 have already turned off. They already have like red on their deal. So we can go ahead and just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. 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 Add design to that. That. That's already red. That one was already red. It was already turned off. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. that, that. And then, when the coal comes in, the coal just goes right through here. When and if the coal comes back. Like I said, that coal line or that miner out there has just been like intermittent, right? Like it comes and goes because the power keeps turning off. So it'll probably take it like maybe 10 or 15 minutes for the coal to make it over here. If I have some coal in my pocket, I would be more than happy to. There's 100 coal for you. There's 100 coal for you. I don't think we need it though. I don't think we need it, but it's just kind of nice to have it in case things shut down again. You can go. There we go. And really, this right here can go too. Then out. Then out. And then from up there, just connect to there. There we go. And you have water in you, I suppose? Yep, more than enough. Good, good, good. And that might be something that we do. We might put in one of those chambers down here, one of those 400 milliliter or 400 liter gallon or 400 liter tanks. We might put it down here just to kind of help keep the, like, so they're not starting and stopping. See how they're yellow and then they go green and they go yellow and green. Like, it'd be nice to have the buffers in there so they fill up the buffers, you know. But anyway, you put a buffer like right there or something. Like, that'd probably be a good place for it, because then the water coming out of that buffer would have a little bit of pressure behind it, you know, going into the pump. But we'll see. Right now, I just kind of want everything to be on and stable, and it looks like everything is on. Except for down there, we do have some yellow lights. I just want to watch and see if they turn green. Let's go look and see what the problem is there. Like, we have some things that are being made. Ooh, are we full? No, no, no. Those aren't full. Yeah, no, no, not full. We have some things down here that are being made, but it looks like they're full. No, all that stuff is moving. Yeah, that's moving, that's moving. Are these moving? These really aren't moving that quickly. We have so many of these, right? Yeah, 500, 500. I just wonder if I shouldn't do stitched plates on both of these. I just wonder. But how I got it set up right now, at least I understand it. At least it makes sense to me. We're getting work done here. Let's go see how many rotors we have. I still love how that just comes in like through the middle of the factory. I love that. Yoink. Grab that. All this looks good. Those are running for the most part. Just takes forever for the screws to get in. Is that what I'm seeing? See? Oh, they've already got 200 in. I didn't even need to do that. But making it where they come out on a level 2 thing faster will make them work quicker because they get their stuff faster. 4 per minute. That does not sound... I mean, we have 2, so we get 8 a minute. We need 150. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah, we definitely need to ramp up production of rotors. Definitely need to do that. And if we switch to stitched plate instead of, or stitched hardened plate, we could free up a line of screws. There's a line of screws right back there. We could free that whole line up, send them right down through here, probably like let them go up a level, send them all the way down through here, have them pop out right here. What do we need for rotors? We need rods. I think we have rods aplenty. Yeah, we have rods there and rods there. Definitely probably could have. Yeah. And that way we would have, so it'd be 4, 8, 12 a minute. So at least we'd have 10, over 10 a minute. So that'd be nice. Let's look at the coal situation. Let's see how the coal is going. We got coal coming in from this direction, which is fantastic. Coal is still coming in from that way, which I assume we're going to have a stop in the coal production. Like I can just foresee. Oh, yep, it's already happening. Look right up here. See? Boop. And we have a stop in the coal production coming in. Oh no, it's going out that way too. Right. Because there's those other two out there that probably just don't even need the coal. But it's fine. It's fine. We just, and see, there's the bad thing with the conveyor belts. Like if you run long conveyor belts like this, and the things just aren't. Oh well. Maybe the interruption wasn't that bad. Maybe the interruption wasn't that bad. Because I assume they can store, that the coal can store, like when it produces 5 a minute, but this thing only moves out 3 a minute, so it stores 2 until it has like 100 in its tummy. So even if the power is turned off for a little bit, it's going to disgorge its excess, which is just fantastic to see, because I did not want there to be a lapse in the coal incoming. This makes me pretty happy. I did not want the factory to stop running again, not for the sake of producing stuff, but for the sake of like having the coal and having it kept up. So this is very good to see, in my humble opinion. Very good to see. There we go. Good. All right. So now that that's all going and that's all moving around, and we haven't even, I haven't even built the add-on to this factory that's going to start producing the items for phase 2. Not even looked at. I've not even done steel production yet, which I'm sure steel production, that's something that we should look into. What is it here? Is it a refinery? Oh, I don't think I have it yet. But there's like a refinery that I need to figure out how to harness. Truck station, tractor, yeah. I think we're good for right now though. I'm just kind of happy to sit back and like watch it all happen. Oh, and this episode is actually kind of long too, so. That one's not even running anymore. Oh, I guess because that stuff is turned off, it doesn't have any coal. Alright folks, well that's going to be it for this episode. We finally got the power moved down there to that station. If we wanted to, we could rip up this power plant, rip up those last 2 power plants, but for right now, just to make sure we keep all the lights on and all the miners mining, we're gonna let them keep running for right now. Which doesn't make sense, because if we ripped these up, we could just have that other coal pour into the other one and we wouldn't be splitting it. So maybe it's a bad idea. Maybe it's a bad idea to have these. Just imagine all that coal going to the other vein. So we wouldn't be in trouble at all with it backing up. I don't think we're in trouble now. I think it's okay. We'll let them run. It's nice to have a little bit of a buffer. But yeah, next episode, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a really long, hard think about whether or not we're going to move over production of the hardened plates to just making them out of stitch, and then opening up those screws to go in over here. And really we would need to build yet another we really wouldn't need to build another mine or another factory or whatever they're called, assemblators or assemblers. We wouldn't need to build another one of those. We really would just need to find a way of taking this line and getting it over there somehow, and it can go right there, right? Yeah, right. It comes out right here, like it merges right here. It merges right here. So we just come out. It hops over this. Well, maybe we would do it the opposite way. Maybe we would rip this up and have the merger come out here and have that go into this one, so the merger comes out right here. Yeah. Put the merger right here. Have both those empty into it, right on this line, and then send it all the way this way, like all the way down this way, and then. Oh, you see, they're being made. They're coming right out of being made, though. But that should be okay. Like, we'll bring it here, and then we'll have a splitter, and it'll go into two mergers, one there and one there, so that they would always just be getting screws. We might do that in the next episode. I might think of something else to do. Who knows? But thank you for watching this one. Power is up and running. Things are looking great. Can't wait for the future. Have a good day. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.